After her room comes to an end, a light shadow fills the room as the classmates begin heading out the door. I walk over to Yoshino's desk so we can go to the student council room. Come on, Yoshino, let's get going.
今日ってあんまり仕事なかったわよね。
Nope, more time to be alone together. As long as Mimiri Sensei doesn't add to our workload, we should be able to wrap things up pretty quickly.
ねえ今日仕事終わったら
Yep. I see.
ダメ。
There's something strangely seductive about the way she looks up at me for her eyelashes, causing me to gulp reflexively. Huh? Do what?
女の子から誘うのははしたないと思うんだけど。
That's alright, you can. I don't mind. Okay, stop, I understand. But this probably isn't the place to be discussing this.
ごめん。
I had a feeling this was the case, but it looks like Yoshino's gotten in the mood. After she was looking at that picture the whole time for the whole class. Although I hadn't expected her to come right out and say it, I can't let myself get carried away or it'll be the end of us both. I like that you're being so assertive, but you're not feeling horny already, are you? Is that a yes? Oh, you're not denying it. I'm not sure how to respond to that.
だってなんか今日おかしいの。普段ならこんなになってないよ。
So it's a yes.
お腹の下の方が熱いっていうか体もほてってるししたくなっちゃってるっていうか。
Alright, I see. Noted.
自分でもよくわかんないの。
Why is she getting mad at me? Still, I can't let Haku and Nila see her like this. Well, shall we go back to the dorm for now?
ごめん。ここまで持たないかも。
Yoshino? Yoshino? Just how horny is she? I don't remember doing anything to get her this excited, but it doesn't seem like she's capable of rational thought anymore. She glues herself to me closer than usual, pressing her breast against me to test my self-control. Let's see. Yoshino, I won't be able to hold back if you do that.
私だってもう我慢できないよ。
We are in public, woman.
こっち来て。
Okay. She'll lock the door and everything. I mean, hey. At least she remembered to lock the door, because sometimes I'd be forgetting, just saying. He pulls me into an empty classroom nearby, then immediately starts kissing me lustfully. Though surprised at first, I gradually become caught up in Yoshino's pace, and before I know it, I've gotten into the mood as well.
はじめ。
Yes, Yoshino? Hold on a sec. She isn't seriously planning on having sex here, is she? The bulge in my pants is proof enough that I'm just as eager as her to get it on. But even if we lock the door, there are still students roaming the halls at this hour. As a man, I hate to reject her advances, but if we go through with this, we're bound to regret it later. Yoshino, let's take a deep breath and cool down for a moment, okay?
無理。もっとキスしたい。
You can still have more kisses too, but we also need to cool down. If someone walks by and sees us right now, being teased is going to be the least of our worries.
今は二人きりなんだから別に甘えたっていいでしょ。ねえ、おっぱいとかも触っていいから。
I see. She pushes her body against mine, hugging me tightly as she steals another kiss. It's so passionate that my body can't help but react in kind. I hear footsteps. Who's coming? Shh, be quiet. We hastily stop at the sound of approaching footsteps from the hallway outside. My first instinct is to hide, but any sign of movements might increase our chances of being discovered. Alright, they're gone. You still wanna?
はじめ。
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Yoshino, you're not alright, are you?
大丈夫。
Maybe we could just make a quick one. Did those people walking by just flip your switch?
そんなわけ。
Are you sure? Zinga looks so scared, yet so aroused, awakens a sadistic urge inside me, oh no. Though I'm still apprehensive about doing this, every single one of her movements only stirs my arousal more and more. If you make any noise in here, those footsteps from before might come back.
ダメよ。今 今の私たちを見られたら生徒会としての立場が
Oof, yeah, we're gonna be violating all the public morals. Why are you smiling?
それは
Well, so much for my self-restraint. But just so we're clear, this is all your fault, Yoshino. You heard me. I don't even care about our positions as student council members anymore. Right now, I want to have my way with you, Yoshino.
ちょ
What do you mean wait? You were asking for it this whole time. Tell me to wait after all that? Seeing that shy, seductive expression, I kissed her on impulse. There's no way any man could resist after being given those bedroom eyes. You've got an incredibly sexy look on your face right now, Yoshino. I don't want anyone else to see it.
私だってこんな姿はじめ以外に見られたくないよ。
んでさ、食の好みって結構大事だと思うわけよ。
Noodles. Now it's extremely awkward. Even though all that separates us from them is a single thin wall, I wrap my hands around Yoshino's waist and kiss her gently. She resists lightly at first, but quickly gives in and starts using her own tongue. Dang. We aggressively make out with reckless abandon. It's almost like a switch had been flipped for the both of us.
はじめ、いつかちゃん。
Though we can't quite advance to foreplay yet, I hug Yoshino tightly and lick the base of her neck while stroking her back. Every time my fingers went down her spine, her body would spasm and twitch, and I could tell she was feeling it. We'll be fine as long as you keep your voice down. As long as keeping your voice down. Alright, they're gone, so we should be fine now.
何が大丈夫よ。全然大丈夫じゃないし。
Well, you're the one who kept asking for it. Sorry. To be honest, I was so turned on I couldn't control myself.
それはこっちも一緒だけど。
Yes, I know. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this, okay?
ねえ、もう我慢できないよ。
Dang, okay, I see. Alright, well, we're getting the good old oppressive. So, yep, nice. I'll be right back after, we violate the public morals, yep. Alright, so yeah. Yoshino, she gave us the paizuri. You know how it is, and then after that, we splooged a lot, and then we did the good old banana donut tango using the desk as support, because, of course, we needed that desk for support. And yep, then, we splooged again, and then after that, we almost forgot that we were in the classroom, so we had to remind ourselves, especially Yoshino, because she was getting really loud, and then she said, oh yeah, also there was a choice, by the way. So yeah, she said that she was really glad that we picked the in choice. Yeah, she said that. She said she was happy about that, so we didn't get her clothes dirty, and yeah, then she said she was fine with us doing it again. But yeah, we had to tell her, no, we gotta hurry up and get out of here now. So yeah. And yeah, now we're here. And now it's really awkward. Probably because of that. After cleaning up our mess, we tried to make sure the coast is clear before exiting the empty classroom. But we're lucky no one had caught us. The immoral thrill of having, at school had left us both temporarily speechless. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like anybody saw us. Ugh! My phone. Ugh! It's awkward.
そういえば連絡するのを忘れてたわね。
Oh yeah. Hello.
会長、今どこっすか？山吹先輩もいないし、こっち大変なんすよ。
Wait, what happened? We didn't have any important appointments scheduled for today, did we?
それが風紀委員や美化委員が予算の相談に来てて、
I see.
会計はミミリン先生に拉致られるし、一人じゃ対処しきれないっすよ。
Dang again? All right, just hang in there. I'm on my way. I'll get in touch with Yamabuki too.
よろしくお願いします。
Yes, I'll get in touch with her. Sounds like we put him in a pretty awful situation. We should hurry back.
そうね。匂いは多分大丈夫よね。
Probably. I think we're okay, but try not to think about what we just did, okay?
気持ちはしっかり切り替えないとね。
When I glance at her, she flashes me a cheerful grin in return. Her smile is infectious. I can't help but smile back. Maybe this wasn't such a bad idea after all. Having our own little secret. With that thought in mind, the two of us make our way to Hakuo's rescue. Come on, buddy, we're coming. Are you good? Okay, I guess he's good. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't get a chance to say this earlier since things were so hectic.
何
Having sex in a classroom is way too risky. We're not doing that at school ever again.
そんな
My arousal was so strong that it clouded my judgment, and there were still a few close calls. I'd be lying if I said if it wasn't a turn on, but the potential consequences are just too great. Please don't look at me like that. Do you know the kind of trouble we'd be in if we got caught doing that? Yeah, we are, the president and vice president of the student council, so I might get our positions removed. Oh, jeez.
そうよね。退学ってレベルじゃ済まないわ。
That too, yeah.
でも、この背徳感がやみつきになるくらい興奮できたし、できればまた。
Just one more time. If I just said not to say this, if I said not to make a habit of saying just one more time, Yoshino, huh? What happened to that? Absolutely not. It's not something you should be getting hooked on.
初めだって気持ちよかったでしょ
That is neither here nor there. Well, of course I did. It felt way better than usual. In fact, but that's exactly why it's so dangerous.
気持ちいいなら、もう一回くらい。
Are you even listening? That's why we have to stop before it becomes a habit. I'm always happy to have, but we need to be more careful about the time and place next time.
はーい。
Actually, why are we talking about this in the lounge? There might not be anyone around, but still.
ねえ、積極的なのは嬉しいって言ってくれたけど、
Yes, I did.
どんな風にすれば誘ってるって気づいてくれる
If I told her to do something really out there, I get the feeling she'd actually try it. Oh yeah, she most definitely would. 100%. I wonder if there's any good advice I can actually give her. Maybe you could snuggle up to me and show affection like a cat.
猫みたい。お腹を見せればいいの
I mean, I wouldn't say no. As much as I think I love that, no.
喉なんて鳴らせないし、どうしたらいいのよ
That's Machina. Look, the important part isn't the cat, okay? I just meant she could meow or something, but she's taking this way too far. For crying out loud. Whenever you're in the mood, just give me a hug or a kiss or tell me you want to do it. That's all you gotta do. That's what I do when we're alone together, so that's what I want you to do too.
それでいいの
That's what showing affection is all about, right? At least as far as I know.
なら、
Oh,
今も甘えさせてくれるよね
I see. With that, she wraps herself around me. Her serene smile causes the corners of my mouth to rise as well. Yoshino. Sharing a quick peck on the lips, the two of us enjoyed each other's company until it came time for lights out. Oh, we don't get to see it? What kind of bullshit is this? I was scammed. Darn it. Why is it playing the funny music? So how should I go about this? Although Yoshi and I have undeniably been spending a lot of our time together ever since we started going out, we've yet to do anything that qualifies as a date. We bumped into each other in the town the day after the Halloween party, then walked home together afterwards. I'm talking about an actual date, one that we planned beforehand where we go out and have fun the whole day. I hope she isn't going to be upset with me for waiting this long. Maybe I should just text her instead. I pull out my phone, feeling vaguely grateful to have been born in the convenient age of digital communication. Not gonna lie, I felt that too. I thought about that a few times too. Myself, I've also thought about that. Like, man, I'm kind of actually happy I was born in this time where we can do stuff like this. I've had that thought too. I type out the word, so I was just thinking how we haven't gone on a proper date yet before hitting send. Huh. Maybe I should have just straight up asked her, want to go on a date? The text was already on its way to her phone. Oh, whatever. As long as she gets what I'm trying to ask. Oh, that was quick. I'm coming right now. Just wait. Dang, she's so excited. Oh, that's adorable. That's a hell of a lot of typos. She must have been in such a hurry that she swiped the wrong letters on her keyboard. Dude, I do that when I'm not in a hurry because my thumbs are too freaking big. Freaking fat thumbs. That's not a mistake. That's not a mistake I'd expect from her, though. Did the word date get her that excited or something? Okay, I guess so.
お邪魔するわよ。
I know you said you were coming, but how did you get here in like 10 seconds? Also, if you make that much noise, somebody's bound to see you.
それはごめん。
She was ready. You could have just called me, you know.
こんな一大事電話じゃダメよ。
What are you talking about?
何って。はじめが遠回しに出れたのよ。あのメールって遠回しにデート行きたいってことでしょ？
I won't give you that idea. Shh, you're being too loud. Yes, I was thinking it'd be nice if we could go on a date. Though it's really not that big of a deal. Trying to fan away some of her agitation, I sit her down on the sofa. I pour her a cup of orange juice, but she downs it in one gulp. Dang, girl, what the fuck? Nice.
それでデート？
I'd say what that mouth do, but I already know. If you're interested, I might want to come up with a plan first.
そんな私にお伺いなんて立てなくてもいいのに。
Alright, cool. See you. Nice. Huh. She seems extremely gung-ho about this, to say the least. And how about we do some shopping in the morning? Eat some lunch at noon and do some walking after that, and then go home.
全部適当じゃない。そんなの計画性のかけらもないわ。
You just said you didn't care, Yoshino. Don't be silly, Yoshino. What kind of boyfriend do you take me for?
じゃあ実はしっかりデートプラン練ってくれてたの？
I thought you didn't care. Girl, I was a virgin until only a week or so ago. Do you really think I know how to plan a date?
なら初めからそう言いなさいよ。
I know. But just hear me out. The truth is, there's so many places I want to go that I can't decide. This town is a popular tourist destination. There are dozens of date spots in and around the area. I want to go somewhere that we both enjoy, but there are simply too many options to narrow down.
そうね。確かにデートで行ってみたいところはたくさんあるし。
What kind of date would you prefer, Yoshino? It'll just be the two of us. I'd like to hear your opinion as well.
どんな？
Roughly speaking, an indoor date? An outdoor date?
参考までに聞かせてもらいたいんだけど、はじめはどんなデートしたいの？
What kind of date would you like? Me? I guess I wouldn't mind going shopping at the mall or seeing a movie. Maybe visiting the aquarium or an amusement park. Ooh, I like the amusement park one the best. If I were a little older, I might even suggest we go camping somewhere overnight.
なるほど。なんとなく想像通りだったけど、アクティブなデートがいいのね。
You could always chill in my room, watch a movie too. I'm more of an indoors guy myself. What? I'm more of an indoors guy myself anyway. There we go.
そっか。私もね、一緒におしゃれなカフェに入って、お互い頼んだものを食べさせ合ったり、夕焼けが綺麗なところを二人きりで眺めて、ロマンチックな雰囲気になってキスしたり。
She closes her eyes, narrating her dream scenario with a rapturous expression. But as the days grow shorter at this time of the year, we'd be hard-pressed for time if we wanted to watch the sunset by the sea.
それでデート中物陰に隠れてキスしたり、穴場スポットとかでイチャイチャしたり。
Alright, I see you, nice.
最後に砂浜でお互いを求め合って。
But the sand will get in everywhere though. Yeah! Could we like do it in a beach hut or something? Despite the trouble we had deciding earlier, it looks like we both have our own ideal dates in mind. Putting aside all those specifics, I have a pretty good idea what Yoshino wants to do now. A few of those things overlap with what I want to do too, so it's starting to sound quite feasible. That last bit is definitely a no-go, but everything else in between sounded good to me. No doing it on the beach, San. Is there anything else you want to do? I thought that was the last part. I thought that was the last part. I thought that was that when you talked about doing this thing on the beach. I'm talking about the date.
デートとエッチってワンセットじゃないの？
Yoshino, what kind of date would that be? That might be true for adults, but definitely not for us.
そもそも男子と二人きりで出かけたことなかったのに、デートなんてハードル高すぎるわよ。
I see. And fucking on the first date, isn't? Not even sure where she got that idea from. Probably a manga or some TV drama, but that still seems a bit extreme even for those. What's odd about going on a date? You already have a boyfriend.
二人でいるだけでもドキドキするのに、それがずっとなんてそんな。
What are you talking about? You've already spent a ton of time alone together.
気持ちの問題なの。乙女心は繊細なの。
Alright. I feel like that's just her, not all women. Well, anyways, let's try to have a wholesome, family-friendly date that we won't be embarrassed to tell our friends about.
それだと普通すぎて飽きない？
No, not at all. Nah. Just think of it like learning how to cook. If you try to improvise about learning things the right way, you end up ruining the dish. As about beginners at this, we should start with a normal standard date before branching out and doing other things.
そうね。確かに初めの言う通りの気がするわ。
Even though Yoshino says some strange things sometimes, I can tell that she's being serious about this in her own way. So I should leave it at that. For now, at least. We ended up talking late into the night about the plan for our date.
IxSHE Tell.
The time for the date. Man, I'm tired. Yoshino and I had agreed that meeting at a rendezvous point would make it feel more like a date, so we each left the dorm separately this morning. When I arrived at the seaside park where we were to meet, there still wasn't any sign of her. We had ultimately decided to take a shopping trip to Victorian Palace and see a movie or visit the arcade if we had time afterwards. It's still 20 minutes before the time we agreed on, so I guess it's only natural that she wouldn't be here. I've always heard that it's a bad manners to keep a girl waiting. Maybe I still got there a bit too early. It's relatively warm out today, so I don't have a problem with waiting. But I should probably keep this in mind when it gets closer to winter.
はじめ、お待たせ。
Aww. Whoa.
何よ。
Nothing. I've never seen you wear that outfit before. You look 5 times cuter than usual. Not that you aren't normally cute.
デートなんだから当然よ。
Nice.
でも、褒めるなら、もっとこっちが喜ぶように褒めてほしいな。
How exactly is the way you like again? Oh, she's gotten pretty good at that. I feel so touched that you dressed up special for me today. Thanks, Yoshino.
どういたしまして。
My pulse begins to quicken as well, but I chalk it off to her fresh new look. Even I thought it was a pretty cheesy line, but I'm glad it made her happy. Ready to get going?
待って。一個だけ約束してほしいことがあるんだけど。
Anything you want. What's that?
もし知ってる人と会ったら、生徒会の備品の買い出しってことにしてほしいの。
Oh, you sure? I refuse.
なんで？
Are you serious? Everyone already knows that we're dating. What's there to hide?
それは恥ずかしいからであって。
But they saw the face you made when you looked at the phone. Remember that? Oh, you find it embarrassing to be seen in public with me? I understand. I'm just an ugly little chip.
いつまでそれ引っ張るのよ。
Never.
二人きりが嫌なんじゃなくて、ほんと舞い上がっちゃって恥ずかしいの。
I see. That's not a real problem.
あるわよ。主に私に。
They already saw you though. Well, I honestly would have been pretty hurt if she said she didn't want to be seen with me. But it's hard to keep myself from grinning. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying myself. I get you're nervous and worried because this is our first date, but you're panicking way too much. Or is that because you're feeling too happy right now? I'm glad you're that thrilled to be with me, but I think you're overreacting.
そうやって私のこと分析するのやめてくれる？
You're just too easy to read, Yoshino. Come on, let's get going.
待って、心の準備がまだなの。
It's okay, grab my hand. Relax, we have plenty of time to get ready during our date. I bet you forget all about it once you start thinking of places you want to go. Let's use our time wisely.
昨日の私のバカ。もっと細かくプラン練ればよかった。
Oh, Yoshino. Feeling better now?
はい。
Yes. After buying Yoshino a bottle of tea to help her calm her nerves, I plop myself down on the bench next to her. Seeing how agitated she is helps me keep things in perspective. But she's not the only one feeling shy. Why does think about this date make you so embarrassed?
逆になんでそっちはそんなに平然としてられるのよ。
Well, one of us has to have it together, but I can't exactly tell her that. I'm just trying my best to take the lead today. As long as you act normally, you might even see me embarrassed from time to time.
別に恥ずかしがってるところを見たいわけじゃないんだけど。
Uh-huh. Soon?
でもそうね。私も見られてるだけじゃフェアじゃないもの。
You kind of brought on yourself, though.
決めたわ。私、今日初めのこと、絶対照れさせてあげるから。
Try your best. She flashes me an invincible smile. That's totally not going to backfire on her. You really think you can manage that?
開き直った私は強いわよ。
We'll see. Let's put that determination to the test then, shall we?
ええ、私の本気見せてあげる。
With that, we get up from the bench, throw away our empty bottle, and set off towards Vix. Here we are. Boy, it sure is packed here.
今日って何かイベントってあったっけ？
We arrived at a destination to find the mall far more crowded than usual. At a quick glance, the majority of the people walking about seem to be families as opposed to couples or young people. Oh, it's probably got something to do with that live-action superhero show happening in the square.
なるほど。確かに小さい子も結構いるわね。
Here, give me your hand. You gotta hold hands on a date. Or is that too much for you to handle?
いいわよ。つなぎましょう。
Alright, I'm already winning the contest.
恋人つなぎっていうの？あれはまだ照れが強いから普通のつなぎ方でいい？
Bye by me. I could feel her tits. As we link hands, the distance between us naturally shrinks, causing her breast to brush against my elbow. The sensation is somewhat dulled by her bra. The thought of filling her boobs for her clothes gets me more than a little excited.
どうかした？
Nothing, I'm just thinking about things. It's nothing. Holding hands just feels nicer than I expected is all.
そうね。ドキドキするけど心地いいというかいいわね。
Yes. Wait, has you seriously not noticed? Doesn't it bother girls when their boobs touch other people? That was such up to conclusions. Calm down. This could just be a trap.
人多いし先にお昼食べちゃう？
Okay, she's gaining on the contest points. Good idea. Given the amount of people, though, we should probably eat somewhere else. That was close. I almost let my embarrassment slip for a second.
ならもう少ししたら商店街の方に行って食べよっか。
Sure thing. In the meantime, we can still stroll around and do some window shopping.
ええ、そうしましょう。今日は何見よっかな。
You have everything in mind? I thought you were the one who wanted to come here.
ええ、デートといえばここっていう気がするし、デートじゃなくても十分楽しめるじゃない？
She walks ahead of me in high spirits. Looks like she really is getting serious today. The face seems slightly flushed, but she's managing to keep it cool. Darn it, Yoshino. Gotta up it a little bit. Well, if you haven't decided where you want to go yet, why don't we go check out what movies they're showing first?
その点は抜かりないわ。事前にチェック済みよ。
She pulls out her phone, showing me a schedule of the movie theater's
ざ
showtimes.
っくりだけど、アクション映画が2本、子供向けアニメ映画が1本に、ホラー映画が2本って感じね。
No romance movies? That's unusual. Yeah, I know, right?
それよりも意外ね。初めのことだから、私みたいにチェックして見る映画決めてると思ったのに。
To be honest, I was going to. But then all that planning we did last night would have been for nothing. I would have suggested something if we couldn't decide, but I always thought the true fun of a date came from these spur-of-the-moment decisions.
ああ、なら余計なことしちゃったよね。
No, you're good. You can still have fun even though you have a movie ready. She stows her phone back into her bag with an awkward expression. Don't apologize. I know you did it for me. There's no right or wrong way to have a date. The important thing is that we have fun. Yep, very true.
そうね。そういう楽しみ方も面白そう。なら映画じゃなくていろいろ洋服とか雑貨見てもいい？
Sounds good to me. Guess we better go this way then, right?
ええ、2階の東フロアにそういうお店が集まってるから。こっちの方はいつもと変わらないみたいね。
I'll have to take your word for it. This section is mostly women's clothing, so I don't come here very often. After riding up the escalator and walking a short distance, we arrive at the east floor of the building's second level. Oh dude, I hate escalators. I almost always use the stairs, unless I really have to hurry. 9 times out of 10 I'll use the stairs instead of the escalator. That's how much I hate them. The west floor is where the men's clothing stores and the supermarket are located. Most of the guys there are usually accompanied by their girlfriends. I wonder if that's how we look to the people around us. Hey Yoshino, wanna try holding hands together like a real couple this time?
え？恋人？そのはい。
We join our hands together, firmly intertwining our fingers. Well, this is something else. It feels like they're glued together.
そういう解説いらないから
I will narrate it all I want, thank you very much. The brute's not touching me this time. You know what? Maybe we should hold hands normally.
そっちから言い出したのにどうしたの
I had a change of thought. I can't exactly tell that I missed the feeling of her boobs. But why? Why did they touch me when we link our fingers together? Well, it's a little too embarrassing for me.
なんか怪しいさっきまでそんな風になってなかったよね
Oh, it is now. That is false. Don't stop glaring at me. Why do girls always have such good intuition when it comes to stuff like this and nothing else?
こういう時ってどういう時よ
Nothing. The truth is, I've always said I prefer holding hands a normal way.
ちゃんとはっきり言って
It means I prefer holding hands a normal way. That's all you need to know. I would, but we're in a public area, so.
エッチなこと
Yes. Why is that always the first thought that pops into your mind? But you're right. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right.
だってお互いに挙動不審になる時ってそういう時だし
Yeah, she's not wrong. You know me all too well.
まあ私も恋人つなぎはちょっと刺激が強いから仕方なくだからね
Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
なんで手のつなぎ方で感謝されないといけないのよ
I'll tell you later. This is one of the perks of being a boyfriend, and as a pervert, I couldn't be more appreciative. I hope she doesn't find out. She might not hold my hand anymore. I can't let that happen.
あそこのお店入ってもいい
Alright. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
小物とか可愛いのがあるかなって
The store she leads me to seems to be a shop that sells hats and other accessories. A lot of the items here are fairly simple, modest designs. I could tell at a glance why Yoshino was attracted to this place. Speaking of hats, though, I don't think I've ever seen you wear one.
帽子って似合う人と似合わない人いるじゃない私は多分似合わない方だし
Who says this? You can wear whatever you want. But it is starting to get kind of cold this time of year. A knitted hat could help keep you warm, and I think it'd look pretty cute on you too.
ニット帽はちょっと女の子らしすぎない
Well, you are a girl. Come on, just try it on. I want to see what you look like.
多分似合わないよ
No promises. Oh. Oh, let me see it. Oh.
似合わないでしょ
No, it looks great. I love it. I freaking love it. I love hats. Like, I love seeing like CGs of hat designs and stuff. Always. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah, you look great, Yoshino. But now I can't pat your head, so. I feel conflicted now. Shit. But yeah, you look great. Actually, I disagree. It's got a simple elegance to it that I like. I can picture you perfectly wearing that while jogging in the summer with a t-shirt and rolled up sleeves.
何その褒め方夏限定なの
Not necessarily. It's just got a very summerish vibe. You know, like those girls you see at the beach who wear hats with a t-shirt over the bikini.
そんな風に言われてやるわけないでしょなんか視線がエッチなんだけど
I was just giving an example. Because your body's so sexy, Yoshino. I wouldn't get excited imagining you in that.
こんなとこでそういうこと言わないでよ
It's fine, nobody's here. Whoops, I nearly forgot. What about that hat? It could work in my opinion.
これは
Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, nice. I like the other one more. It's like a honey cap.
これっておじいちゃんとかが被ってるようなやつじゃないの
True. So it doesn't mean it can't look good on you. Can't look good on a young person. But on this one. I want to see you wear this one. In fact, I think it looks pretty good on you.
またまたそうやって私をおだてたって何も出ないわよ
I know that is a complete 110% straight up lie. You're surprised how good it looks on you too, aren't you?
違うから
Exactly.
そんなこと思ってないって
Exactly. I see your face, Yoshino. Come on, look in the mirror. It looks great on you, seriously.
そんなことないこれは私にはまだ早い
How can it be too young to wear a hat? Here, how do you like this one?
キャスケット
That one looks good too, yeah. Oh, you know what they're called?
ええ小さい頃これなら似合うかもって見てたことあったし
Well, you were correct. Well, how does it feel now that you've got one on? It suits even more than the other ones, if you ask me.
もう、さっきから似合ってるしか言ってないじゃない。
I'm just speaking facts, but also I want to see you put on this one too. Because it's true. They all look good on you. I'm not just flattering you. I really mean it.
本音だとしても、私のこと照れさせて、何が狙いよ。
Did you forget our contest that we started? You're way too hung up on that. Well, anyways, you do think that casquette looks pretty cute, don't you?
それは、まあ。
Cool. I'll go ahead and buy it for you as a present. Hey, nice.
なんで？
Why not? Why? Because I think it looks good on you, and because I want to give you a present.
ありがとうございます。
No problem. Give me a minute. I'll go pay for it. Alright, here you go.
私も何か初めにプレゼントしたいんだけど、何かない？
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'll let you know if I see something I like.
そっか。それじゃあ、これ大切にするね。
Aw, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. She hugs the bag with a casquette to her chest, smiling more joyfully than I've ever seen her smile before. Seeing her this happy brings a smile to my face as well. Why don't you wear it for the rest of our date then?
そうしたいのは山々だけど、せっかくプレゼントしてくれたものをなくしたくないから。
It'd be a shame if you never wore it though.
もう少し寒くなったら登校するときに使わせてもらうわ。
Alright, nice. Yeah, that'd be great.
じゃあ今度は西の方行こう。私の方はもう十分だから。
Okay. Fair warning though. I tend to take a long time when I go shopping.
はじめと一緒にいられる時間は退屈しないし、こうやって一緒に物を見るのも楽しいから構わないわよ。
Alright. Let's start by the electronics department first. I was thinking of buying a takoyaki pan and maybe a new smoker too.
急に目が輝き出したわよ。
Are they? That's a little embarrassing.
それだけ楽しんでるってことでしょ。
Oh, you bet I am. And she squeezes my hand and set off along the pathway at a leisurely pace to give her room to keep up. Afterwards, the day passed by in the blink of an eye as we wandered around the mall. That was really nice. Good to see Yoshino trying a bunch of really cool hats. Yeah. Yeah, that last one really was like perfect for her though, so that was great. That was super fun. Like I said, I don't know why, but I don't even wear hats myself.
楽しかった。
I just like seeing like visual novels and anime stuff. I don't know why, but I just do. Hey now, the date's not officially over until we get back to the dorm. She already looks more than satisfied as I lead her by the hand back home. As we get closer to arriving though, a reluctance to part ways suddenly surges through me. I was gonna say, like, what do we mean part ways? We could live in the same dorm. We don't have to part ways till we go to our rooms. But to live in the same building, the end of our date doesn't necessarily mean we have to say goodbye for the day, but even so.
いいタイミングにここ通れたね。
Yeah, it's all familiar scenery, but there's just something about it that looks different than usual. As our feet come to a halt, she and I stare out at the evening sun sinking into the sea. Our hands join together naturally, and I give her a small squeeze as we stare into each other's eyes.
今日は本当に楽しかった。ありがとね。
It was an honest relief to see how happy she was with the present I gave her. She seemed to have a lot of fun as well. I think it's safe to say that our first date was a veritable success. I had a great time too. Let's do this again sometime. Wait, hold on. Why do you look like you're about to cry?
なんでかわかんないけど。ごめん。
Oh.
止まんない。
You want a hug? Feeling sad because our date's over?
抱きしめるな。
Oh yeah, we are hugging her. I had to do something. I don't want anyone else seeing you all teary-eyed. There. I'll do whatever you want until you stop crying, okay?
じゃあ、ずっと泣いてる。
Okay, well, I'll keep hugging you. It's silly. We both end up breaking curfew and catching a cold.
なら、もっとぎゅっと抱きしめて、
Oh.
暖かくしてください。
Your wish is my command. She nuzzles her face into my chest to wrap my arms around her. I Pet her head softly, taking the smell of her skin in the salty ocean breeze. Feeling better?
もうちょっとだけ撫でて。
Sure.
こうやって頭撫でられるのって慣れてないけど、すごい落ち着くわね。
Maybe my hands have magical healing powers.
なら、そのヒーリングハンドは私だけに使ってね。
Of course. They only work on you anyways.
ありがとう。
I wasn't sure if she'd enjoy having her head rubbed, but she seemed to like it, so that's good. Yoshino is more precious to me than anything, and I'd do anything to keep her happy. Losing track of time, I continued rubbing her head until the sun went down. Uh-huh.
仕事しなくていいの？
What's going on? Our only job right now is to eat this bread we brought from the canteen together. Ah, nice.
初めに騙された。
I knew I invited Yoshino to eat lunch with me in the student council room, just the two of us. Ah, perfect. We sit together, stuffing our cheeks with tuna sandwiches and melon buns, respectively.
まったく。こんなところにられたらどうすんの？
Why is that an issue? All we're doing is eating lunch together.
仕事とプライベートは分けた方がいいんじゃないの？
Not if nobody knows. Huh. That's not very convincing coming from someone who's basically glued to me.
おかしいな。首から上しか動かないわ。
Oh my gosh, Yoshino. She avoids my eyes, but nonetheless rubs her shoulders against me affectionately.
寮で一緒にいてもこうやってイチャイチャできないし、逆にフラストレーション溜まっちゃうのよね。
You say that, but I've never seen you go all out and act like a spoiled girlfriend either.
だってその照れるっていうか恥ずかしいじゃない。
She rarely ever shows me her soft side, so that's only to be expected. How can I get you to be honest with your desires, Yoshino?
それが分かったらとっくにやってるわよ。
At this rate, it feels like I'm forcing you to let me spoil you.
それは私の甘え方が下手くそだからだし、私も甘えたい気持ちはあるし、嫌な気持ちになってないから。
Oh, I know.
ただどこまで甘えたらいいのかわからないっていうか、甘えすぎても自分がダメになりそうで。
Don't worry. You're already pretty hopeless these days, so that wouldn't change much.
ひどい。
Dang.
そんなことないでしょ。
Who's the one who's been leaning on me this whole time because her body won't move below the neck? Exactly. She pouts slightly and the warm feeling against my shoulder suddenly disappears. Beto, come back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh? I thought you said you couldn't move.
はじめが意地悪するから動けるようになったんです。
No, I'm sorry. I was just playing. Come back.
自覚がある分しっかりしないと本当にダメになりそう。
That was just teasing. It's all in good fun. You just have a somewhat extreme way of showing affection, Yoshino. But you're all giving it your all in a sense.
私だってそこは気にしてるんだから。
The only problem is that she tends to fly off the handle at times. But it is cute seeing how flustered she gets when that happens. It is, yeah, very much. There. I won't tease you anymore, so come back.
やだ。
What do you mean no? Fine, then I'll just come over there.
やだ。今日はもう甘えないの。
Okay, I'll just go ahead and cuddle up this chair then. That's a bit too extreme, isn't it? Pulling sulky, she hisses at me like an angry cat as I try to approach her. Oh no. I could probably corner her with a hug if I wanted to. But then I really would be forcing her to let me spoil her.
もう意地悪しないって言っても初めのことだから絶対してくるし。
I mean, wow, do you really not trust me?
だってどうせ私の反応を見て楽しんでるんでしょ。
Listen, it's funny, alright? Can't deny that.
いやしてよ。
But I want to be honest. Nice reaction. High five.
イエーイ。
Perfect.
また測られた。
Yes, we did, and we're proud of it. She flows her arms indignantly, like a child throwing a tantrum. Ah, so cute. I wouldn't say it was much of a trick, though. I just didn't expect to see you acting so spoiled, so I couldn't help but poke a bit of fun.
もう私の甘え方そんなに変？
No, it's cute and fun. I wouldn't say that, but the way you start acting all shy about it halfway through just makes me want to tease you.
だって実際恥ずかしいっていうか照れちゃうのよ。
I know. Hangs her head, unwilling to show me your bashful expression. I can still see her ears burning bright red, though. If I tell her how cute I find all these mannerisms, the embarrassment might be too much for her. You know, I can never see your face when we hug, but you're usually blushing when we do, right?
どうしてわかるの？
Well, there's a few telltale signs I've come to notice. Plus, I am your boyfriend. That was cute. As her frustration, perhaps her embarrassment, reaches a boiling point, the corners of her lips begin to quiver. No matter what embarrassing things I say to her, her reactions always manage to top it.
それ教えてよ。そっちだけ知ってるのずるい。
I feel like I'd make a fool of yourself again if I tell you, so I'm not sure I want to.
そうやって初めだけ私のこと知ってるのは不公平だわ。私だってそっちが照れてるところとか見たいの。
Truth be told, she's made my heart race plenty of times before, but she's always too embarrassed to notice. Well, I'm not good at surprise attacks for one. You might not realize it yourself, but you made my heart flutter quite often. I'm being serious. She puffs out her cheeks and glares at me, but isn't intimidating in the slightest. Maybe there's something wrong with me, because no matter how hard I try, I can only find it adorable. Why do you look so unhappy?
付き合い始めの頃は確かにドキドキしてるところあった気がするけど信じられない。
Really? Man.
なんてね、ちょっと意地悪だったかな。
Oh, okay.
いつもされてる側だから仕返ししてみたけど怒った？
No, hey, that's fine. You can tease me too. But she's not used to being the one doing the teasing. Her disgruntled expression from earlier quickly changes into one of uncertainty. She stiffens, frightened that she messed up somehow, but looking rebellious in her own way. So, also makes her so cute. If you're gonna get that worried, you shouldn't have tried it in the first place.
はい、すみませんでした。
Yeah, you can still do it if you want. She slips in defeat, but I give her a hug and pet her head. Head pats for the Yoshino for being super cute. There you go. Whenever I see her so vulnerable, it took some protective instinct inside me. Make me want to look after her. Promise you won't do it again?
もうしないんで、このまま抱きしめてください。
Man, I'd be fine if we're doing
お願いします。
I'd be fine if we're doing it again. It's only fair. If you tease her, she can tease us too. All good. Good. You're finally being honest.
こうやってどんどんダメになっていくのね。
There's nothing wrong with acting a little spoiled from time to time. Go ahead and enjoy it. Sometimes I feel like spoiling you too, you know? So try not to worry so much. Just let your selfishness take over. I'll be happy to pamper you as much as you want.
こんな風に？
Yes, exactly. Yep. As long as you're fine with it.
全然嫌じゃない。
Didn't even think about that for a second.
なら、もうしばらくこのまま頭撫でてもらっていい？
Oh, Yoshino, always. Always and forever. Just saying.
ありがとう。
Man, she's so cute. It's not often we get a chance to be alone with each other like this. Try to make the most of it. Until the bell rang for class, the two of us enjoyed the special lunchtime together.
IxSHE Tell.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like really loud in my house right now. I don't know if the mic's cutting that out or not. I hope it is, but if you can hear some noise, it's like really loud, so now it's hard for me to concentrate. But yeah, I think it's quieting down now, so if you guys heard something, sorry about that. I think this is it for me. I throw a glance at the clock, seeing as it's already past 11 p.m. I've probably spent nearly 2 hours studying. Since I'd already taken a bath, all I was left to do is to call it a night. Still, I wonder if I should be spoiling Yoshino this much. Yes, we said it was fine. Remember, we just told her it was okay. But I'd been nagging at the corner of my mind, even while I've been studying. I thought it was fine to act spoiled sometimes, but I don't want her being on guard around me. I was thinking I have some kind of ulterior motive. I wish there was something I could do to make it a more natural part of our relationship. Yoshino? pull up my phone and look at a message. It's a single line that reads, "Come to the lounge." It's past lights out time already, so she must have something she wants to say to me in the private. Given the lateness of the hour, I quickly open my door and tiptoe towards the lounge.
ああ、こっちこっち。
I hadn't spotted her in the darkness, but she already appears to have arrived. Sorry for the wait. So what do you want to talk about? Is it something important?
ああ、本当は明日とかでもよかったんだけど、早めに伝えた方がいいかなって思って。
More so than usual, there's a seriousness in her eyes that makes me straighten up and listen carefully. The darkness of the lounge does little to ease my tension. It doesn't sound like she wants to break up or anything, but still.
その、昼休みの件で。
Yes? Huh? All we did was spend a bit of time together. Was there something that happened to warrant such a grave expression on her face?
私ね。
What?
このままじゃダメだと思うの。
What do you mean?
やっぱり甘えっぱなしになっちゃいそうで、このままじゃお荷物になっちゃうわ。
Oh, okay. What? Don't be silly. I never think of you that way.
ありがとう。はじめはいろいろ気を使ってくれて、私が甘えやすいようにしてくれるし、すごい嬉しいよ。でも、このままはじめに甘えてたら、会長を支える副会長としては失格でしょ？
You're overthinking things. Student council business is student council business. Truth is, you do a great job at supporting me at work. Besides, I thought you were against letting our private lives interfere with our public lives.
そう言われるとそうなんだけど。ダメなの。ここは私のプライドの問題。
Yoshino might be my vice president in name, but that sort of hierarchy has no place in a romantic relationship.
プライドって言うと大げさだけど、私もね、はじめのことは信頼してるし、尊敬もしてる。はじめは分かってると思うけど、誰かの信頼を得るってとても大変なことよ。
Of course. Without that trust, I wouldn't have been able to become student president.
だから言っちゃえば、はじめは私の恋人でもあり、目標にしたい人でもあるの。
Aw. I am?
私もはじめみたいに、みんなに頼られる人になりたいなって。
That's really nice. Thank you, Yoshino.
ほら、お父さんの話はこの前ちょっとだけしたじゃない？
Yeah, I remember. About him being a teacher that all students admired?
でも今の私じゃ、まだまだあんな風にはなれないし。はじめを見てると、今のままじゃダメだなって思ったりもして。だからね、まずは私も、はじめの恋人として、胸を張れるようになりたい。なろうって決めたの。
Her eyes glisten with determination. Alright. Well, if that's what you decided, I'll do everything I can to support you. Yeah?
そのことで一つだけ、いい？
Sure.
こんなの自分で決めたことだし、わがままなのは分かってるんだけど、お願い、私に協力してほしいの。
You've taken quite a roundabout path to finally get here, but once Yoshino has her heart set, there's no dissuading her. This might not be the same thing as letting me spoil her, but the fact remains that she's relying on me. So in other words, you're saying it'll affect your work if I spoil you more than necessary. You don't want me to spoil you anymore. Is that right?
そういうことじゃないけど、一人じゃきっとうまくできなくて、はじめだけじゃなくて、いろんな人に迷惑がかかっちゃうと思うの。だから、私が恋人としても、会長の補佐としても、しっかりできるようにフォローしてほしいの。勝手なお願いだってわかってるけど、こんな風にお願いできるのは、はじめしかいなくて。
It's all good. Thanks for opening up to me. If you're that determined, then I'll give you my full support.
はじめ。
Oh.
ありがとう。
Oh, you're out here trying your best. Of course I'd be happy to help. I do have one condition, though. Think you can promise me something?
何？
Promise me you'll separate being my vice president from being my girlfriend. I want you to be able to switch off when we're together. Once I terminate the student council is over, we won't be president or vice president anymore. We'll just be a regular couple, so there's no need to stand on ceremony.
ええ、わかったわ。私も、そうね。そんな風にはなりたくないし。
Good. Looks like we're back to starting a new adventure tomorrow. I haven't felt this excited in a long time. This is the first time you've relied on me for anything, so I'm gonna do everything I can to support you. Or were you thinking that I'd refuse?
だって、こうやってちゃんとお願いするの初めてだし。フォローって言っても、何してもらえばいいかわかんないし。そんな状態でお願いしても、初めは困るかもって思ったし。
You're slowly learning how to rely on me in our own little way. A sense of pride and a desire to live up to our expectations wells up within me. You better take the initiative if I want to ease your worries. Good grief. You try to do too much by yourself sometimes. If you're ever unsure of what to do, just come talk to me and we'll figure it out together. Better yet, we'll find other people who you can rely on. Seeing her on the verge of tears, I wrapped my arms around her and softly stroked her back to calm her down. It's rare that she ever relies on anyone but herself, to the point where even our teachers had advised her to learn how to rely on others. I understand that you want to get your act together, but why now all of a sudden?
きっかけは、特にないかな。前から思ってたというか、ちょっとした意識改革みたいな。今まで甘えるってこともしたことなかったし、どんな風にすればいいのかわからないってのもあったけど、誰かを頼れるようにならないと、自分を頼ってもらえないかもなって思っちゃって。
That's fair, yeah. I get that. That's true. Best needs to be a two-way street. But everyone in the student council relies on you all the time, don't they?
逆に生徒会以外ではあんまり、ね。寮長の仕事はいくつか頼まれるけど、その立場にいなかったら声かかるかわかんないし。はじめは私と違って周りの人から人徳もあるし、自然と人が集まってるし。まあそんな感じ。
Given Yoshino's uptight personality, I get the feeling she's overestimating my social prowess simply because she trusts me so much. But I hate to correct her, especially since she seems so motivated.
あなたの隣にいて釣り合うような女性になりたいわね。
Oh.
その将来的にもね。
Our future?
あ、いや、その。
I see.
はい。
We touched upon this topic a few times before, but it makes me happy to know that she's serious about me. She's thinking about our future together, even while dealing with all this turmoil inside her. Still, talk about unexpected. I want a future together with you too, Yoshino. In that sense, I've got a lot of things I need to work on as well. You're not the only one who wants to improve. Let's do our best together, alright?
一緒に？
Yes, together.
私不器用だから自分のことで手一杯になっちゃうかもしれないよ。
That's fine with me. I'll let you know if that ever happens, so don't worry. Besides, two heads are always better than one. We can support each other better that way.
まったく、初めてば私に対して甘すぎない？
Am I? I was about to be more motivated if you're at my side.
そういうことにしておくわね。
Feeling better now after talking things over?
おかげさまでね。
Oh, that's good. Her response was brief, but it was easy enough to read their feelings from a single glance at her expression.
付き合ってもらってこんなこと言うのもおかしな話だけど、明日寝坊しないようにね。
Can't promise that, sorry. You must be pretty tired yourself. You don't usually stay up this late.
実はちゃんと話せたって思ったら安心して眠くなってきた。でももう少しだけこうしてていい？
Of course we can. Alright, just for a bit though. Gonna have you falling asleep here.
ありがとう。
Although the warmth of her body starts lulling me to sleep too, I can't help but want to stay like this as well. For a short while longer, we continued holding each other in the dark, empty lounge.
Yuki 先輩、茶道部の部長と同じクラスでしたよね。
Alright, so yeah, we had our first like official date with Yoshino. We went shopping and that was great. She tried on a bunch of really cute hats. And we got, the one that was like completely perfect for us, so that was great. And we had, really nice heart-to-heart talk there at the end, which I liked a lot. So that was nice. But yeah, and now, apparently Ike is here, so that's interesting. Yeah, when do I talk about tea ceremony stuff? Gonna have a celebration or something? Yeah, like that talk was really nice, Nice to see Yoshino, trying to, like wanting to, like you said, deal for inner turmoil and like bettering herself, like that a lot. So that's cool. We're gonna do it together.